I'm Kate and this is DJ, and this is us 3 years ago. And this is us 2 years ago.
How awesome is that?
1 year ago. And this is us now. It's been a wild ride. We left off in Alaska searching for salmon on the banks of the Russian River. A lot has happened since then. We're obviously not in Alaska anymore, and instead of exploring life by land, we're now living on the sea. Life looks different. We have a lot of explaining to do and so many untold stories to tell. We ended our adventures in Alaska exploring the backcountry of Denali, standing under the night sky watching the auroras dance, and saying our final goodbyes to the last frontier from a ridgeline high above the massive and mighty Salmon Glacier. Crossing back into the lower 48, we made our way east across Montana and Wyoming, stopping at one of our favorite national parks. We made new friends with the not-so-wild donkeys of South Dakota, spent the holidays with family, and eventually ended up in South Florida, unsure of what would come next. And no one could have predicted that. While the world stood still, we spent our days riding one-wheels on the beach and hatching a plan for our next adventure. We sold our truck and RV, packed up everything we owned into a U-Haul, and bought a boat.
Day one.
Yes, day one's been long.
Beer
Pizza.
and pizza.
Which brings us to 2021. The early days of boat life were busy ones. We cleaned a lot, we fixed a lot, and we sailed 200 nautical miles from St. Pete to the Florida Keys, where we spent the rest of the year sailing, diving, fishing, and exploring the islands. We learned how to dive for scallops, took a road trip to explore the magic of Florida's natural springs, hung out with manatees, slept in a tent, and ended the year drinking bourbon in Kentucky. You might be wondering why I'm telling you all this. The simple answer is technology. This little box holds 3 years worth of memories, from our first days in the RV to our first year on the boat. It's all in here. And this little hard drive, to put it bluntly, is dead. All of that brings us to now. A shiny new year filled with possibilities. What comes next? Your guess is as good as mine. But the horizon is big and life is short. And anything is possible.